I'm here to be an all-time great.
You now rocking with the best.
Purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Lakers show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
Go Lakers!
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Big Baby here from Big Baby Sports. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications for each and every podcast, pregame show, and more. As the Lakers get a bounce back win after getting their ass kicked by the Phoenix Suns, 123 to 120 versus the Toronto Raptors. It was a great game. Shout out to Rui Hachimura for the game-winning shot. Rui Hachimura stepped up big in tonight's game. Rui Hachimura, the game winner. LeBron threw him the assist to win the game. They trapped. Reeves threw it to – that's the thing I'm talking about. When you trap somebody, throw it to LeBron, drive the lane, kick out. You know what I mean? But Reeves, in Luka's absence, he's on a personal, and he may return Sunday. JJ Redick said he doesn't know when to return, but the target date is Sunday versus Philly. So we're 1-0 on this 3-game road trip. Shout out to the Austin Reeves. He had 44 points, shot 13 for 21 from the field, 5 rebounds and 10 assists. So he had 44 points and 10 assists and 5 rebounds. Love the energy from Reeves. And at this point, guys, you might as well just put him in the All-Star game. He's been playing at a high level. You know what I mean? And there's a stat. There's a stat about Reeves when Luka Doncic is out. He's averaging, pick up the stats. I'll get into the stats. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. I found it. I found it, y'all. Austin Reeves in the 4 games without Luka this year. 41 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds, and 1 steals per game, 52% from the field and 42% from the three-point line. Shout out to Austin Reeves. You deserve an all-star, but I'm going to get into Austin. I'm going to get into other things. As you can see, there's some speculation with Giannis Antetokounmpo, but I'll get in that to a little later time in this program. Hit that like button, everybody. Hit that like button. As far as this game, it was a great game, back and forth. I like the energy from everybody. And then we got bench scoring from Nick Smith Jr., 12 points off the bench, and also Jake LaRavia. Jake LaRavia on the bench. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Also, too, we got to get back in the Reeves. Just the way he dictated the game offensively, facilitating, taking over when he needed to. But I did see on here at 5 turnovers, can do better on that. You got 3 against the Suns. Now you got to slow it down on those turnovers. But overall, you had a great game. Love the energy from you guys. Reeves hit big shots. Gave Vincent 5 points, fouled out. But as for Austin Reeves, put him in the All-Star game. I keep trying to tell mother blippers that Austin Reeves is a great player in this game, 28 points per game, and he continued to elevate his game each and every game. I know he had 15 points against the Suns, and I even said this on my podcast when we lost. I said Reeves is going to bounce back with a big performance. Boom. Sure enough. So this is Reeves. This is Reeves right here. And also, too, this game right here deserves a worthy clap. You know what I mean? Just the way we fought without Luka and DeAndre Ayton, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 12 points for Rui. Rui hit the game-winning shot. That was a great pass by LeBron, but I like the energy from this team. Defense was there. But Toronto's a scrappy team, man. Toronto's a very scrappy team. They compete at a high level. Scotty Barnes had 23 points. I'm gonna break down the quarter by quarter scoring. 31 to 26, Lakers. 36-32, the first and second quarter, Lakers won. We lost the third quarter 33-40, and we won the fourth quarter by 1 point. We won the quarter by 1 point, but I'll take it. You know, but just shout out to this team. And LeBron James, 8 points. 4 for 17 from the field, 0 for 5 from 3, 6 rebounds, and 11 assists. The 11 assists, the big game facilitate to Rui, game-winning assist. And I guess LeBron had a streak of being in double digits. That streak ended. You know what I mean? And that was the first game when he shot. I'll get into Giannis in a little bit. You know? But like I said, Rui hit the game winner. LeBron, there's a streak that LeBron had of streak. Yeah, LeBron's 10-point streak is officially ended at 1-2-9-7. It happens. That streak, now it's over. We move forward, but we got to keep it real. You know what I mean? We got to keep it real. We hold players accountable. We won the game. Right? But 8 points for LeBron. He had 11 assists, 6 rebounds, 0 for 5 from 3, 4 for 17. But you had the game-winning assist. I understand that. But what I saw out there were times where LeBron wasn't playing up to par. This 8 points, I don't like it. He could do better. I know he had to facilitate for the win. I didn't like the performance by LeBron tonight. I don't. 8 points, 4 for 17 from the field. Like, come on. But 8 points, bro. Jake LaRavia outscored you. 12 points. Rui outscored you. DeAndre Ayton outscored you. And Nick Smith Jr. outscored you. You could do better, LeBron. 8 points. 4 for 17. 8 points. 11 assists and 6 rebounds. But everybody's going to say the 11 assists and 6 rebounds is going to be the main point why we won. I'm going to be honest. The reason that we won, if Austin Reeves did not play like this, we would have lost. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What's going on, everybody? Hold on. Great win. You already know Danny Berry Sports Highlights. But Reeves carried us tonight. We got to keep it. Reeves carried us. The bench stepped up. I understand LeBron had the game-winning assist to Rui. Great pass. But what I'm saying is LeBron didn't play well. He didn't. How was 4 for 17, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 11 assists a good game? 8 points. I don't understand that. We won the game, cool. But Reeves, Rui, DeAndre Ayton played great. LeBron had a great rebounding and the facilitating, but overall his shot selection was not good. 4 for 17, not good. You have to call it what it is. Come on, bro. 8 points. And I know everybody's going to say, he's in 23 seasons, 41 years old, nothing left to prove. He's a great follower. He's this, that. But we got to call it what it is. Because let me ask you this. What if Luka had a game like this? 8 points, 4 for 17 from the field, 6 rebounds, 11 assists, and passed the game-winning assist to Rui? What if it was Luka that did that? What if it was Luka, 8 points, the same exact thing, facilitate to Rui? You know what everybody would say? Luka had a bad game. He needs to do better. I'm going to call it what it is. LeBron had a bad game, but he facilitated at the end, made the extra pass. You know what I mean? We got to call it what it is. It was a great game, but it was a great game. We won. I'm happy, but we got to call it what it is. You know what I mean? Even if Luka played like this, I would have said he had a bad game. And there was a game where Austin Reeves had a bad game, and I called him out, make him do better. You know? I just didn't like how he played tonight, and we got to keep it real. I didn't like how LeBron played tonight, and I have every right to keep it 100. I know we won. I know he had a facility. I know he had 10 assists when he caught the ball. That's 11th assist to win the game. I understand that, but overall, I didn't like the 8 points, 4 for 17 from the field, because there was a game. Austin Reeves had a bad game before, similar to this, right? And everybody said Austin Reeves needs to do better. So LeBron, it was a great facilitating at the end, rebounding, but you looked like your age tonight, and I'm keeping it 100. I know people are going to say, oh, I hate LeBron. No. We won the game. Cool. I'm happy. Let's go. But like people always say, there's things that Lakers could do better. You know, rebounding, offensive rebounding, defensive rebound, just I liked what we did, but just certain things I saw out there from the team defense, a lot of backdoor layups. It's like not every win's going to be, we'll be fine, we'll be okay, I'm not worried. No, we won tonight. I'm happy, but there's some things that we can improve on to the Boston Celtics. For tomorrow, Luka's not playing tomorrow. He's on a personal leave. That's what people are saying. So, you know what I mean? But congratulations to LeBron on facilitating for the win. I liked what he did at the end. Make the extra pass. They double teamed Reeves, because that's the thing. If Luka would have had the ball and said clear out, if they would have doubled him, he probably would have threw it to Reeves. They would have doubled him, and LeBron probably. So that's what I'm talking about. When people double Reeves, you're gonna kick it out. You know what I mean? So it's like when Luka gets back, and if there's a game-winning situation like that, I wonder if Luka's probably gonna have the ball in his hands. He might just dribble, step back three, or throw it to Reeves. They double, throw it to LeBron. So that's what I'm talking about. If you double team Reeves, LeBron's gonna cut, kick it out to the open shooter. I saw it from a mile away. I'm happy that LeBron facilitated. Don't get me wrong. Great extra pass. Yes, I said that was a great pass by LeBron. Make the extra pass. He said, "Oh, my streak of 10-plus games. Nah, I'm going to throw it to Rui." And Rui was wide open. And that was a great look by Rui. Hit the game-winning shot, But it's just like we got to, hold LeBron accountable. In my opinion, he had a bad game. He did. How is 8 points, 6 rebounds, 11 assists a good game? 4 for 17. How was that a good game? How? Someone explain to me in the comment section right now. No, we won the game. I'm happy, but I just didn't like how LeBron played it. I'm being honest. Because there's a lot of Laker fans that say that LeBron had a good game. He didn't. It was a good pass, but just didn't like the shot selection from him tonight. And also, too, there's a lot. I already know people are like, "Oh, you don't hold Luka accountable." Yes, I do. There's been plenty of times where Luka had bad shot selection and we still won. He needed to do better, Last game, Dallas lost. Dallas Cowboys lost. What's going on, Daniel Berry? I'm sorry, X Power X House. What's going on, man? And I'm doing a new thing called Fan of the Week. Stay tuned. You could be Fan of the Week if I see your comments every week. Yep, Austin Reeves, man, dropped 44 points, took over in Luka's absence. And that's the thing I want to get to in a little bit, too, about Reeves. But overall, he's been playing tremendous this year, playing at a high level, facilitating, rebounding. I like the energy from him. Out here tonight, he did have 5 turnovers, but that can do better. It's like, and yes, we beat a top 3 seed in the East, we did beat a top 3. It was top 2, they're number 2 in the East. So we beat them, but I feel like we could do better for next game against the Boston Celtics because that's going to be Jaylen Brown sat out due to being sick. I already know we'll play. I already know. Nothing new in this league, man. Boston, let me see. Did Boston win tonight or lose? Let me check. Let me see. Yeah, Rui hit the game winner. Boston won tonight. They put up 146 points. They're 13-9. Derek White had 30 points. 7 rebounds and 9 assists. Derek White. Both teams are coming off a back-to-back. So Lakers got to be ready. Jaylen Brown's not playing. Didn't play tonight. Oh, who do the Lakers play tomorrow? Oh, Celtics, he'll be back. But this is the thing. Does LeBron play tomorrow? Because JJ said he might. Let LeBron rest. We got Austin Reeves. We got Rui. We got, I'm willing to sit him out. And also, too, we got to give it to Nick Smith Jr. Played a great game tonight off the bench. 12 points, 2 rebounds, shot 4 for 7 from the field, 2 for 3. And our rookie came in there, 4 points. Jackson Hayes came in there, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Connect had 3 points. He only came in for like 2 minutes. 3 minutes. You know why? Because he couldn't play defense. Jake LaRavia, 14 points off the bench, 14 points and 7 rebounds. 2 turnovers. But overall, I give the game ball to Rui and Austin Reeves. Actually, you know what? I give the game ball to Austin Reeves, and I give the game ball to Reeves. He played a great game tonight. He's been playing out of his mind this year, and we got to talk about it. 28 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. And I'm going to talk about that. I saw a comment in here because there's reports out there that Giannis Antetokounmpo wants out of Milwaukee, right? Giannis a Laker. If the opportunity presents itself, and everybody's asking me, it's everybody's asking me, would you trade Reeves? Would you trade Reeves for Giannis Antetokounmpo? Would I trade Reeves for Antetokounmpo? Yes, I would. I would trade Giannis Antetokounmpo because let me tell you this. Look at the history of the Lakers. They always have a 1-2 punch combo of Magic, Kareem, right? Shaq, Kobe, Pau Gasol, Anthony Davis, LeBron James. Now potentially Luka, LeBron, Giannis. So yes, I would trade Austin Reeves because Austin Reeves is playing great out of his mind. But that's the thing. If you have an opportunity, Lakers, Giannis wants out, right? He's talking about going to New York, San Antonio, doesn't want to give up their assets. But I saw Houston as a possibility. Şengün and Jabari Parker and some other pieces will probably have to be attached to that. And Oklahoma City, too, is a possibility for Giannis. But what I'm saying is, if you're the Lakers, I'm offering this right here. And this is why I want to, Austin Reeves is a great player, great talent, great in this league. He's a great player. But if you have an opportunity to get a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo, generational talent in this game, you say, you know what? Let me highlight you, Milwaukee. Everybody on our roster is available except for Luka. Push Luka to the side. Everybody is available. Because I'm offering Austin Reeves, Dalton Connect, Rui, 2031 first round pick, 2028, 2030, 2032 first round pick swap. I'm offering everything to the table for Giannis Antetokounmpo. You know why? Because Mark Walters is here. And if Mark Walters can pull off a Giannis trade in his first stint with the Lakers, because everybody's talking about the only way Giannis could come to LA if he pulls Anthony Davis. I'm only going to the Lakers. And there's a report out there that Luka is talking. I'm speculating here. That Luka told the Lakers to go out and try to get Giannis. I'm telling you, bro. It's crazy. And look at the history. The big fella, Shaq, was in Orlando, LA. Dwight Howard was in Orlando, LA. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was in Milwaukee, LA. Giannis Antetokounmpo, potentially to the Lakers. Look at the history. Look at the tea leaves. Look at it. It's every time people want the Lakers to build through the draft, get young, pull OKC. But guess what, Laker fan, we don't do that over here. We get superstars. And here's the thing I want to also talk about. People are talking about, can the Lakers even get players over here once LeBron and Anthony Davis leaves? We got Luka, and I did see Luka talking to Giannis Antetokounmpo after the Milwaukee game. They were talking like this, and Luka smiled. So, I just feel like Giannis Antetokounmpo, if he was here with the Lakers, that 1-2 punch, you know what I mean? I understand that if LeBron, it'll probably be Luka, LeBron, and Giannis, and who else? Marcus Smart, Jake LaRavia, Rui be gone. But hey, I'm like, people ask me, are you willing to give up Austin Reeves for a caliber player like Giannis? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I would. It's like that's the thing, though. You always talk about, so I'm going to read this real quick. You think it's worth giving up our future for Giannis trade, I get a bad feeling about trading too much for one superstar. We traded for Anthony Davis, got a ring. We traded for Luka, so it's like Lakers will do it if they need to. Mark Walters will do it if he needs to. But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you got to make those risks. Sometimes you got to go all in, hit home runs. You know what I mean? Mark Walters is all about home runs. See what he did with the Dodgers. Austin Reeves is a great talent. Love his game. I'm a fan of Austin Reeves. You feel me? And that's the thing I'm talking about. When people say, I want to trade Austin Reeves for Jonathan Kuminga, like my boy Lakers all day dope, he would trade Austin Reeves for Jonathan Kuminga. Hang up the phone. I'm only holding my assets if Giannis comes available. If he physically says, I want out, I want to go to LA, there's some people on Twitter saying he's asking out Milwaukee and first choice of Lakers. We'll see what happens. But I'm just speculating, but this is what I see on Twitter. This is what also I'm hearing. You know what I mean? So as for Giannis, yes, I'm going to give up Austin Reeves. You know what I mean? And that's the thing I'm talking about the whole him declining that extension. Because if you could put Luka and Giannis on the same fucking team, that pick and roll, that lob threat, that rim protector, DeAndre Ayton would probably still be here. So Giannis can go to that power forward position and play. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to stand out and shoot threes. You know what I mean? He can just pick and pop, roll to the basket, and he's unguardable. Throw it to the low block. He has a post game. You know what I mean? And he grew. You know what I mean? He took all of his stuff down from Milwaukee on Twitter. You know? You know? Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying. Like, we already know if the Lakers called, like, let's say breaking, like, for example, if Shams Charania tweets out breaking news, Lakers and Milwaukee are talking about a trade that will send Giannis Antetokounmpo to Lakers. You know what Milwaukee would say? Give me Reeves. That I feel like that would be the starting focal point to get Giannis here. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of teams in this league will be willing to trade for Austin Reeves. You know, I know there was earlier the Jazz were interested in Reeves. You know what I mean? So it's like that's the thing. I would take Giannis, bro. Yeah, we did get AD. Got rid of AD. You know? Like that's what I'm talking about. Like as far as the whole Giannis to LA. If Milwaukee called the Lakers, or if Lakers called Milwaukee, okay, I'm interested in Giannis. They'll be like, hello? Hey, what's up, man? It's Rob Pelinka. Okay, you want Reeves, Dalton Connect, Rui, Jared Vanderbilt picks? Okay. All right, I'm with it. Let's roll. Give me Giannis, Kuzma, Giannis' brother, AJ Green, and let's roll. You know what I mean? I know the salaries have to match, but that's how it probably will go if the trade does go down. But I know Giannis is out 2 to 4 weeks due to an injury. The trade for people that can be traded is December 15th. So we got like the time frame 2 to 4 weeks. So there's gonna be a lot of speculation. You know what I mean? So people think I'm crazy. I'm a big Austin Reeves fan. I'm a big fan of him. I praise him a lot. But if you get a caliber player like Giannis Antetokounmpo, you do not want to say, nah, I'm good. Luka, Giannis on the same team. I know about the whole LeBron thing. A lot of people say you have to ship LeBron out to get Giannis. Maybe you say to LeBron, where do you want to go? And you have no trade clause. Pick a team. We'll get a couple assets and attach it. You know what I mean? I just feel like the Lakers are not gonna be with this. Like, you know what I mean? I know I said don't trade, but what I'm saying is with Mark Walters, you never know with him. You see what he did with the Dodgers, being aggressive. So that's why I have confidence in the owner. You feel me? I know we're 16-5 on the season. We bounced back tonight, but I was referring to a comment. You feel me? So I just want to see if you know what I mean. If Giannis, because I know we have some picks in the offseason, but Rui's going to be a free agent. Austin Reeves going to be a free agent. But that's the thing. You see what he can do. You see what Austin Reeves can do if he has a team. Like as far as like Austin Reeves, LeBron didn't play up the par tonight. You see what he can do without Luka. You know, tonight, last 10 plus games without Luka or whatever it was, last 4 games. Sorry about that. Last 4 games. So if you're Milwaukee, Do you say, gonna take a risk, trade Leon to LA for Austin Reeves and say, you know what, Reeves, this is your team, keys to the franchise, now re-sign with us. Sometimes franchises do that on players. You know, everybody, he's a free agent. Sometimes you can take a chance. You know what I mean? Well, Milwaukee says, okay, well, and Austin Reeves is going to have a lot of interest in this offseason. Austin Reeves has proven that he's going to get the bag this year. You know? Reeves being funny. You know? And also, too, Lakers are 11-0 when leading at halftime. You know? That's just how I feel. Like, because I was referring to a comment, you know? Oh, yeah, that's over. Dallas lost 44-30. Yeah, that was a good game. But anyway, damn, Dallas is not making the playoffs. Oh, well, it's not my team. My team's Chargers. My shout out to the Chargers, a big game on Monday Night Football versus the Eagles. Big game. But what I'm saying is, Laker Nation, if you have, like, everybody's, I understand Austin Reeves, Luka, but we're not all about developing players over here. We're not, but that's the thing. Reeves is an undrafted rookie. We got him in the undrafted rookie. He's balling out. You know what I mean? He's balling out, having a career year. But that's the thing. When you have an asset like that, you can say, you're an asset to me. Who can I get for you? You feel me? So if Giannis does become available, I know he says he's talking to Milwaukee and the representatives about potentially what it's going to take for him to stay. You know what I mean? I don't know if Giannis come to Lakers, but I feel another block. Yeah, me too. But that's the thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's hypothetically talk about this. What if breaking news, Lakers are acquiring breaking news, Lakers are acquiring Giannis. And am I expecting, what if the league shook up? What if it's LeBron to Cleveland, we get Giannis and a couple other pieces? You never know. You know what I mean? You never know. And there's a report that there's potentially, this is LeBron's last year with the Lakers. But we'll talk about that at a different day. We'll talk about it at a different time. What I'm saying is, Laker Nation, on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, hit that like button, subscribe. You're listening to Big Baby Sports, talking about the Lakers' big-time win. Rue hits the game-winning shot by LeBron James, throwing it to Rue Hachimura in the corner. You feel me? So we're at this 28-minute mark. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Like he said, everybody heals when. Yeah, not surprised. Lakers always get competition playing well against the Lakers. You know what I mean? Lakers good at this when they're Raptors are a very good team. AR is amazing. The perimeter defense from Thero is very, very. Yeah, he should get more time, but that's the thing, though. Jose, if there's, I'm telling you, if there's an opportunity to get Giannis, bro, he's not going to be here for that long. You haven't, like I'm telling you right now, and you know what I mean? I know there's a lot of teams have a lot of assets can outbid the Lakers, But if Giannis specifically says, give me an LA, I'm not re-signing with this team over here, because a lot of players do that. You see what he did. We'll see what James Harden did. Got traded where he wanted to go to. You saw Kevin Durant got traded where he wanted to go to. You saw Kyrie Irving got traded where he wanted to go to. So it's like these players have a lot of control in this league. So if Giannis came out right now and said, I'm not going anywhere but the Lakers, just like Anthony Davis did. You feel me? Like, I was talking about this with my boy, Angry Lakers fan, Eric, EQ, Sean, and everybody, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like I'm saying, bro, we're all about building superstars here with the talent, with two big fellas. 1-2 punch combo. Shaq, Kobe, Kareem, and Magic. You know, like I said earlier, we got Magic, Kareem, Anthony Davis, LeBron, Pau Gasol, Kobe Bryant, and Shaq. So we're known for the 1-2 punch. Fill out the roster with big men. You know what I mean? The big man, shooting guard. So it's like, If the opportunity comes, bro, we're gonna do it. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's a long way to go. Trade deadline is this December, 3 months from now. Lock it up from now until the trade deadline. So I just wanted to talk about that. That was on my mind today. That's the only player I would trade Reeves for is Giannis Antetokounmpo, or if Nikola Jokic asks out of nowhere, I'm doing it too. So everybody else, if we don't get them, then I'm holding on to Reeves. But if you have an opportunity to get Giannis, you do it. Not, I will think about it. You go for it. Swing for the fences. You feel me? But overall, this game, like in general, I saw the comment. I talked about it already. But like overall, they give this game a grind out win. You know what I mean? It was a grind out win. The toughness was there from everybody tonight. We fought hard. We shot the ball. Let me see. What do we shoot? Hit that like button, everybody. Let me see. What's that popping up? There's no more games. All the games are playing. Oh, it was wait, it's the Thursday? Oh, yeah, it's Thursday. It feels like a Wednesday. It feels like a Wednesday day, y'all. Hit that like button. We shot the ball. We shot 50% from the field. We shot 42% from 3, 13 out of 31. Free throws, 22 out of 26, 85%. We lost the rebounding department by 3, 41 to 38. Offensive rebounds, 14. They had 14. Assists, they had 39 assists. We had 26 assists. They had 9 steals. We had 7 steals. They had 8 blocks. We had 7 blocks. Total turnovers, 11. They scored 14 off our 11 turnovers. They had 15 turnovers. They scored 14. Fast break points, we lost that department again, 21 to 11. Points in the paint, we won at 58 to 46. And our largest lead was a 13-point game, and theirs was a 3-point game. So overall, we did pretty good. Bouncing back after the Phoenix Suns. We bounced back, you know. So we're 1-0 on this 3-game road trip. At best, go 2-1 or 3-0. That's all you can really focus on. We got the Boston Celtics tomorrow. Then we got the Sixers, and then we got the NBA Cup. We got the Jazz. And then we got the San Diego Clippers. Then we got one of the games I'm looking forward to, a revenge game, a get back in Phoenix. But potentially we could play with the NBA. Yeah, because I know Oklahoma City's playing Phoenix in the NBA Cup soon. I think next week. And I hope Phoenix wins that game. Yeah, Phoenix and Thunder, NBA Cup. And I hope Phoenix wins because if the Lakers win, they play the Thunder in Vegas. You know, if the Suns beat the Thunder, they go to Vegas. If Lakers beat the Spurs, Suns, Lakers. And I want to get my get back at the Phoenix Suns. You know, I want to get my get back at them. You know, and they play, you know, so looking forward to that. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's going on? What's going on, bro? How you doing? I want to get my get back at the Suns, bro. We had a lot of Suns fans talking, act like they won the NBA championship. But hey, I even told my boy Chino Alpha Wolf, shout out to Chino on Twitch. But shout out to him. He was talking so much about the Lakers lose, haha, yee ha. I said I'm already over that. Enjoy your win. I'm moving on to Toronto, and I said we're gonna get our win back. As far as we're gonna get back on the winning streak. And I liked it. I liked how we played tonight. But people that listen to me after the stream, hit the like button, post your comments down below. But shout out to X-Power X-Howl, shout out to EQ, you know, for always joining the streams and the comments. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Jose. Shout out to 2343, always popping in. I see you, bro. Shout out to Beast Warrior, was good. I see your comments. Shout out to Danbury Sports Highlights. For tomorrow, I'm gonna be announcing the winner of the Fan of the Week. I do this Fan of the Week every week, every Friday. So last week, the Fan of the Week was X-Power X-House. You could be a Fan of the Week if I see your comments, likes, shares, and subscribes. Oh, what's good, Raz Dog? What's good? What is this? I don't know. What is that? But also, too, y'all can donate to the channel as well. Cash App, Big Baby Jonathan. That'll help out the show a lot too. Anything is anything will be needed. Anything will be blessed. Shout out to everybody supporting the channel. All the fans, shout out to you guys. Hold on, Chad. What's this Expire X House? I don't know what that is. Let me check. Hold on. I don't even see it. I don't know what that is. Expire X House. What'd you comment? It says one finger rip. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna read that. But yeah, like I said, man, shout out to all the fans, shout out to everybody. And also too, 1 second. Hold on, chat. Let me see here. Also, too, if you want some Big Baby Sports merch, go to DCL4 Custom Tees. Use promo code XMAS50. Sorry, go to D4XL.com. The link is in my bio. The link is on my Twitter. The link is on my Instagram as well for the merch. Go to there and use promo code back to back. And also use promo code XMAS15 to get 16% off. Oh, no, you're good. I didn't know. But it's like I said, go to D4L Custom Tees. Use promo code back to back, BACK with the 2 and then back. Then use promo code XMAS15. But yeah, man, shout out to Expert S House. Always supporting the channel. Appreciate you. But yeah, I got you on Twitter now. Appreciate you for the support. Let me see. Yeah, I got it right here. It's right here. I'll send you the link. I'll send you a link on Twitter. Let me see. Actually, you know what? Hold up. Yeah, I'll send you a link right now. Hold on, chat. Yeah, wait. Hold on, chat. For sure, I'll send you a link right now. There's blankets on there, sweaters, everything from hats, sweaters, and I'll give you the promo code as well. But yeah, man, I'm gonna send you 2 right now. But shout out to everybody, shout out to the Lakers, shout out to Lakers winning, man, 16-5 on the season. So far, we're 11-0 when we lead at halftime. We won, cool. Yay, we won 3-pointer for the win. I'm excited. Let's go. But guess what? Got a game tomorrow versus the Boston Celtics, and let's kick some Celtic ass tomorrow. Like James Worthy says, let's kick some Celtic ass. Let's kick some Celtic ass tomorrow. Let's get them Celtics tomorrow. Can't stand them. Let's get their ass tomorrow. Lakers in 5. Go Lakers.